There, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. Today, I'd like to talk about the words mentor as a noun, mentor as a verb, and mentee as a noun. Let's take a look at these words and practice using them in some sentences, break down how they change when they're used as a noun versus a verb, and help you to say them smoothly and easily in your everyday speech. So first of all, looking at the word mentor, noun, for example, my mentor taught me very well. I'm looking for a mentor as I enter the area of law. We have first syllable stress in mentor. So the men syllable has the clear vowel, it's longer, but we do still say the or in mentor. So it makes it a little bit challenging to say because typically when we have OR at the end of a word, it'd be more likely to be an ER sound, like in doctor, where it's unstressed, and so it's more of an sound instead of an or sound. Here you still need to keep that or, but it's going to be shorter than the men. So mentor, mentor. It doesn't really follow the rules. It just, I think part of why people have a challenge with this word, mentor. The other thing is that we say a true T in mentor, even though often in the middle of a word, if the second syllable isn't stressed, we would say more of a flap or a D sound. So those are the two things to watch out for. It is just like the words men and tor. The men tore the pages, except that we're going to be stressing men in that, and in the men tore the pages, that stress pattern doesn't match. So trying that, mentor, then smoothing it out, mentor, mentor, long on the men and short on the tor. That's for the noun, the person who is your mentor. The person who is your mentor mentors you. So you can say the verb mentor with an or with an or. I'd like to mentor you. You can use a little bit of an or there still, but one of the ways that we make a difference there between the noun and the verb is that in some dialects of English, some accents, we tend to make the verb have the ER sound, the sound, instead of the or sound. So the mentor is going to mentor his mentees. He's been mentoring for many years. So thinking about that is one way you can make a distinction between the two. In the dictionary, you'll see both pronunciations for both the noun and the verb. This one with the or is much more common for the noun, so I would stick with that. And then if you want to be able to make a distinction between the two, this is one way that you can do that, even though it's hard to find specific rules telling you that that's the case. There's some places that some dictionaries that don't even list mentor as a verb. Then mentee, that's also a noun. That's the person who gets the mentoring. And in mentee, we have our main stress on the second syllable, T. It is, again, spelled in a way that's pretty much matches the sound, so I didn't make any changes here in my spelling, except to show you that the men is not stressed, the T is stressed. In the dictionary, you will see there's secondary stress here. That's because we still have the clear vowel, men, mentee. I have many mentees. She is a good mentor. She is going to mentor her mentee. Okay, so the relationship between these words I hope is clear, which means which, where the stress pattern is, how the vowels can change between the noun and the verb. Thank you for this suggestion. I think it was a good word that many people are interested in hearing about the pronunciation. If you have a request you'd like to see as part of our Word of the Day series, you can leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos, and I'll cover it in a future class. If you're a channel member, if you've joined the channel as a member, Remember that you can leave your requests at any time, and I'll cover them for you each week on Sundays. You can attend as the class live, or you can just watch the replay to get information about your requests. If you're not a channel member but you're interested in live classes, we do have a live class every Friday at 12 o'clock Seattle time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. You can join, put your questions in the comments, and I'll answer them for you live. I hope to see you there soon. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.